Alright everybody, hello Shadow Realm, Wolf Duelist here to give you the rundown of Rise of Destiny. Now, I'll admit, it kind of sucks being in the loser seat again, but hey, it is what it is, and we're just gonna give off this reading of Rise of Destiny. So, Rise of Destiny released December 1st, 2004, still before I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Some interesting cards in this set, and we're just going to go over the ones that I think are going to be the most impactful in this game and just going forward. So this set introduced a lot of Harpy support in the forms of cards like, as you can see here, Harpy Girl, but later on down the line, we also have, for our effect cards, Harpy Lady 1, Harpy Lady 2, and Harpy Lady 3. Now, they're all considered as, their name is always treated as Harpy Lady, so you actually can't have multiples of the three. At most, you could only have one of each in the deck at any given time. So, yeah, there's something to think about. Still, they have some pretty decent effects, so it's not too bad. Of course, there's Thestalos, the Firestorm Monarch. Thestalos is fine, but honestly, I just think that of all the monarchs at this point in the game, his effect is kind of the least useful because it only works when he's tribute summoned, and if you don't have a monster, then it doesn't even do anything. This set also introduced a lot of cards that have the effect of if they're normal summoned successfully, no trap cards can be activated, such as for wind you have Eagle Eye, Earth, Tactical Espionage, Fire, Invasion of Flames, Water, Creeping Doom Manta, and Black actually, well, that's Pitch Black Warwolf, he's a little different, but still. Yeah, Dark and Light kind of got the better ones in that your opponent cannot activate traps during the battle phase. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having either of these, but Mirage Dragon is a pretty good one to go with. Of course, Homunculus, the alchemic being, he's got really good stats on his own, but you can also change the attribute of this card, which goes with some of the element support, like Element Magician, Element Soldier, and I think there's an Element Dragon as well. So he just works well with that. This set also gave Harpies their field spell and Harpy's hunting ground, so if any Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters is normal or special summon, the player who conducted the summon targets one spell or trap on the field, and that player destroys it. Which, at this point, as there's not a lot of spell and trap removal for me in Mega, this is a good one to get. Triangle Ecstasy Spark also was released for Harpies. So the attack of all Harpy Lady Sisters becomes 2700. Your opponent can't activate trap cards. Also negate all your opponent's trapped effects on the field. Not a bad card by any means, but there are better cards out there. Flint is actually an interesting equip spell because the equipped monster loses 300, cannot change its battle position or declare an attack, and if it is destroyed, we target another one instead of sending Flint to the graveyard. If there is a monster that can be equipped to it, so it's just really good fodder. Back to square one in Monster Reincarnation, great cards. So these could be really good if either of us pulls those. Ballista of Rampart Smashing is an interesting equipped spell, but honestly, it only works if you target a face down, and most of the face downs at this point have effects anyway, so it's probably not going to do much unless you have a piercer, one that does piercing damage. Divine Wrath is an interesting one because if a monster effect is activated, you discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the monster. So that is a great counter card, and hopefully we get to see some plays with that. Not too much more to say about this. I mean, there's some interesting cards in this set, but really it's just like there's, as you can see, quite a lot of wind support. Oh, Mystic Swordsman level 6 and Silent Swordsman level 3 were also in this set. That's cool. But yeah, so I guess I'll quit stalling now and let's actually get into the thing you're here for. Let's get into the pack polls.
Hello, everyone. It is MG2222 here, fresh off of the third win in a row, which is the first time. Actually, it's one of the first times. Actually, this is the first win streak I've had in the progression series in general. But either way, since Wolf has likely already introduced Rise of Destiny to you, we will go ahead and be opening Dark Beginning 1. 3 packs this. First up, we got the Magic Trance. That's 2 for me. I only had 1 originally, I believe. Jam Defender, Light of Intervention. A lot of traps. Elegant Egotist, Umi. Got the Confiscation, which is actually a really good card. Earthbound Spirit, pretty good wall. Spirit of the Breeze, what does that do? Okay, it's terrible. It has you increase your life points by 1,000 for every turn it's face up on the field in attack mode, but it only has it has no attack points, so that's kind of a problem. I don't have many stall cards. Got Saint Joan and the Ceremonial Bell, which does not work properly on Dueling Book. Got the Gift of the Mystical Elf, Attack and Receive, which I think just inflicts 700 damage to your opponent whenever you take battle damage, and 700 more for every attack and receive in the graveyard. Solemn Wishes, gain 500 whenever you draw a card. Another Confiscation, Elegant Egotist, Chain Energy, which is actually pretty good for a burn deck. Gaia the Fierce Knight, which is at 20, which is a rare, and I have better 2 tributes at this point. Got the Giant Soldier of Stone, the Left Leg, and Humanoid Wormdrake. Let's see if we can get the playset of Confiscations. Another Spellbinding Circle, that's not bad. Forced Requisition. Basically, if you discard a card, your opponent has to discard the same number of cards you did. Got Gamble, which is not worth running. It has to happen while you're basically, if you have six, like if your opponent has 6 or more cards, well, you have 2 or less cards in your hand. You toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. But if you call it wrong, skip your next turn. Gaia Power, Elegant Egotist, Morphing Jar number 2. He's not bad. Earl of Demise, Kazagen, Suagen. Am I just gonna get the Sanga? Oh, I was hoping I would have gotten the Gate Guardian after that. That was awesome. All right, so I'll see you in I think it's gonna be Tournament Pack 5 then.
All right, y'all. So we lost the last game, but that's okay because now we're gonna go and open 3 of Dark Beginning 1 and Tournament Pack 5 before getting into Rise of Destiny. And now, Rise of Destiny looks pretty good. Now, the Lost Millennium, I think that's when we're gonna start with the GX era. Although technically there are cards here that are already part of the GX era, but I digress. Anyway, let's just go ahead and open Dark Beginning 1. Ooh, okay, that is a lot of cards. I did not expect this. Give me a second. Okay, wow. Okay, even zooming out doesn't fix that, but it's okay. I can see them all. So let's just flip the first pack. Ooh, okay, 2 more time seals. Another cyber jar. That actually could be really good. Ooh, Toon World. I don't think that's going to be doing too much. Bubonic Vermin. Is that Grand Tiki Elder? Yeah, it is. Okay. And Dimension Hole. That's a weird one, but I'm fine with that. All right. I like this so far. We did get multiples, though, so. Ooh, St. Joan. Okay. Parasite. We got that Mirror Wall. Ooh, now that's a good. And the Black Pendant. The Black Pendant could actually be really good depending on how this goes. Also got Yumi. Let's see. Hey. Ooh, Deep Sea. Really? Of course, now you give me a Hane. Ooh, Monster Recovery. That's actually not too bad. Dragon Capture Jar. I've already got one of that, but like, Mega doesn't run dragons. We did get a Legendary Fisherman. I don't know how good that's going to be. Infinite Dismissal could also be pretty good. Um, yeah. All things considered, not too bad. Might some of these things might make their way into the deck, but we'll see.
All right, so Tournament Pack 5 it is. Let's jump into this. Got Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. That's actually really good. Curse of Royal, which basically just redirects like stuff like MST, which we don't have. Beast King of the Swamps. I guess it just really wanted both to have King of the Swamps, me to have Beast King. Versago the Destroyer, who is another fusion substitute. Gus with the Third Eye, who is got another fusion substitute. Destruction Punch, which I already have. Basically, if your opponent attacks a defense position monster, but it's like if their monster's attack was lower than that monster's defense, their monster is destroyed. Got Luster Dragon. Ooh, that's a good one. 1900 attack beater, very nice. Winged Sage Falcos. When this card destroys an attack position monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can place that target on top of the deck. And Mystical Sheep #1, who is yet another fusion substitute monster. See you in Rise of Destiny.
Here we are at Tournament Pack 5, and let's just get this open. Let's see what we got. Tornado Bird, Curse of Royal. This could be good. I believe this is good with fusions. So that could be good going into the GX era, but we'll see. Pyramid Turtle, Destruction Punch. I had this. All right, pack number 3. Show me what we got. Bazoo the Soul Eater. That could be interesting. I'm going to take a picture of this to use later. Should have done that with my other pulls, but I have the video for that.
Now for the last opening of the episode, good old Rise of Destiny, which is the last set in the Duel Monsters era of the game, so it's actually going to feel a bit weird leaving it behind. Got the Moki Moki King, Malice Dispersion, which just discards 1 card from the hand to destroy all face-up continuous traps. Ballista of Rampart Smashing, which if the equipped monster attacks defense position monster, gains 500 attack during damage calculation only. The Heavy Mech Support Platform, Harpy Lady 3. Got the Brock from the Valley of Haze, which would send directly from your hand to the graveyard. Like you would just shuffle it back into the deck. Basically, you should just be running Despair from the Dark at that point. Pitch Black Warwolf, which prevents your opponent from using traps during the battle phase. Astral Barrier, which your opponent actually can combo very well off my Spirit Barrier. Necklace of Command, which when a monster you control is equipped with this card is destroyed by battle, you can draw 1 card or discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. You really watch out for Despair from the Dark at that point. Got another Warwolf. Got Bokoichi, the Frightening Car. Got the Astral Barrier again. Got Mighty Guard. Moki Moki Smackdown. The Creator Incarnate, which is not useful because I don't have the Creator. Eagle Eye, which allows you to normal summon it, which basically is just like Tactical Espionage Expert, where its normal summon can't be responded to by trap cards. Roots of Kozaki's Study, which lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and return them on top in any order. We got Flint, which causes the equipped monster to lose 300 attack and keeps it from changing its battle position. Then when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can just equip it to another monster on the field.
With those packs opened, I think it's time we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. 24 packs of Rise of Destiny. We're on number 13. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. All right, come on. Come on. Be good. Element Magician. Harpy Lady, Spell Purification. Are you serious? An ultimate rare and rare Dark Blade the Dragon Knight. That's fine. Hey, Nightmare Penguin, for those of you who are really good fans of the anime. Flint can actually be really good to stop some of his monsters because they lose 300 attack and cannot attack. And if they are destroyed, we can just chain this to something else instead. So it does stay around, but that might be worth it.
Use it that way, but Homunculus, the alchemic being, not Humculus, basically just lets you change the attribute of his own attribute once per turn. Another Harpy Lady 3. Got the Serial Spell. Activate only when you activate one of your normal spell cards. Discard all the... okay, just doubles up on a spell card then. But at the cost of discarding your entire hand, so not sure how good that is.
And Harpy Lady 1, so we got all of the Harpy Ladies. Mirage Dragon. Now, there's something that can actually be pretty decent if I know how to use it. Another rock from the Valley of Haze. The effect isn't too good, but it does have decent stats. I don't know if that's going to be good when you have things like the Monarchs, though. Still, Mirage Dragon is a really nice pickup.
Mirage Dragon, which is just pitch black Warwolf and a dragon. Moki Moki Smackdown. Astral Barrier. Fruits of Kozaki's Studies. Mighty Guard. Harpy Lady 3. Spell Purification. Malice Dispersion. And Ultimate Insect level 3. Burning Kazan. Raging Flame Spite, which can attack directly. If it attacks directly, it gains 1,000 attack points. Got Foxfire, which is not half bad. Got Fruits of Kozaki's Studies. Got Mind Hack Swords, my favorite card just for its name. Oh, so you pay 500 life points, look at your opponent's hand, and all set cards on their side of the field, with just a better version of Odin's Eye. Harpy Lady 3, Nightmare Penguin, Flint again.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot of harpy stuff, but I don't think there's too much that is really helping me right now. Divine Wrath. Ooh, another Mirage Dragon. Okay, that can be good. Divine Wrath. Discard one card, negate the activation if you do destroy that monster. That could this could actually be really good. Ooh. Now here's a card that is pretty good. Dekoichi, the Battle Chanted Locomotive. Flip, draw one card, then draw one additional card for each Dekoichi, the frightening card you control. Now this isn't bad due to flip effects and like drawing. Like he'd have to have a way to out this, so this might actually not be too bad to put in the deck. But I'd have to see how that goes.
Covering Fire, which is not bad. Divine Wrath. Oh, crap. That's awesome. It's just if your opponent activates monster effect, you discard one, negate the effect, and just create Creator Incarnate, Mirage Dragon, Bokoichi, Raging Flame Sprite, Nightmare Penguin, Mind Taxors again, Eagle Eye, got the Perfect Machine King. Gaia Soul, the Combustible Collective, which lets you target two pyro types in your graveyard, target two pyro type monsters, and that card gains 1,000 attack for each of them. If it attacks defense position monsters, you inflict piercing damage, but you have to destroy it at the end phase. Chain Burst. If a player activates a drop card, they take 1,000 damage immediately after it resolves. While it is good for a burn deck, I think that would kill me faster than Wolf with how crap heavy my deck can be.
So I've got a playset of the Harpies, and that's pretty much it. There's not too much good stuff going on. What's up with the stinking ads? Another Chambers and Mind Resorts. That's fine. Haxers? Mind Haxers? I don't know. Okay, coming up on the last couple packs here. Thestalos. Discard, distribute summon, discard one random card from your opponent's hand. Then, if it was a monster, inflict damage. Okay, this is probably one of the worst monarchs, but having him isn't too bad. I'm glad at least we were able to pick him up. If there was any card you should get, that's probably the one you're looking for.
Got the Eagle Eye, the Moki Moki King, the Harpy Lady 3. I'm getting a lot of Harpy Lady 3s. Got Harpy Lady 1, got Bokoichi, Harpy Lady 2, Thestalos. Thestalos is not bad. I'm getting a lot of Ultimate Rares this time. Serious. Got like 3 already. Penguin, Elemensaurus, Pitch Black Werewolf, Spell Purification, Triangle Ecstasy. I thought that came out later. Huh. Until the end of the turn, all of your Harpy Lady sisters' attacks become 2,300, that looks like, and your opponent cannot activate any trap cards. Machine Dupe, Creator Incarnate, Nightmare Penguin, Spell Purification, another Sasuke Samurai. That is like 5 Ultimate Raiders. Jeez. I think I've used up my luck for the rest of the Progression series at this point. Rock, Astral, Element, Eagle Eye, Woodborg, and Pachi. Got Moki Moki Smackdown, Harpy Lady 1, Back to Square 1, and Chain Burst to finish off the poll. Okay, I got some thinking to do for the next episode, so I will see you later.
Astral Barrier, Covering Fire. Covering Fire is actually pretty good because I run a lot of cards. I usually have a lot of monsters on the field at the same time, so this could give me like extra firepower. Alright, last pack. Let's do it one at a time. Malice Depression. Harpy Lady 2. Spell Purification. Moki Moki King. Harpy Lady 3, of course. Elemensaurus. Harpy Lady 1. A third Koichi. And Divine Wrath. Okay. All in all, not the best pulls. I mean, the Thestalos is fine, but I don't think there's really too much I really wanted from this set. I don't know how good this set really gets, but I mean, having this card is nice, but we didn't even get the creator. So, I don't know. What I do know is I do have a lot of building to do, and I'll have to think about what I actually want to do. Oh man. I guess I'll see you in the deck building process, Julius. See you then.
Hello everyone, it is MG2222 here, and let's go over the deck profile, shall we? As you may notice, this is a bit different from what I usually use. Basically, I got a bunch of Harpy Ladies, and by Destiny, so I decided, you know what, let's try some wind beatdown stuff. I do actually have the cards to use that. We got Bird Face, which when it's destroyed by battle and set the graveyard, you add a Harpy Lady to your hand, which fetches Harpy Lady 1. It's actually originally going to use every Harpy Lady, and I'm like, alright, always treat as Harpy Lady means that you can only, like, I can't use like 3 1s, 3 2s, and 3 3s. So we got the Jinzo and Mobius. Got the Kazejin, the Grandmaster Sasuke in case both sets shell up on something. Sylpede, just because it's a free special summon that can discard if it's destroyed by battle, and it's like with so many wind monsters, it's just nice to have the extra special summon. Got the Luster Dragon 1 and 2. Luster Dragon 1, very good wind monster, 1900 attack beats tech level 4 with actual defense points. Luster Dragon 2, equal stats Jinzo, but actually gets the boost from Harpy Lady 1. Sky Scout for his beefy body. Got Sonic Duck, who's also quite good at this point. Bait Doll, Confiscation, which I got from the tournament packs. Dark Core, I've actually did this Magician's Force and just kept forgetting to put it in my deck. Got 3 Hunting Grounds. Uh, Probably not going to be using the effect all that much because I don't have any Harpy Ladies. I do have Sister. Well, I did have Sisters in the side deck, but I took it out. It just wasn't consistent enough. Either way, we got the Hunting Ground for some spot ST removal, Offerings to the Doomed, Pot of Greed, Rush Recklessly, Upstart Goblin, My Wave Motion Cannons, the Divine Wrath I got from Rise of Destiny, which is not bad, Magic Drain, Draining Shield, Final Attack Orders, which I got in Dark Crisis but didn't play, Raigeki Break, Ring of Destruction, Skill Drain, Solemn Judgment. We got the 3 Tiers of Armed Dragon down in the side deck. Chain Energy, Ectoplasma, Level Up, Megamorph, 3 copies of Prohibition in case I need them. Got Fairy Box, Magical Hat, Sakuretsu, and 2 Spell Bindings. And yeah, that'll about do it for my deck profile. See you in the duel.
This is the deck I'm bringing into today's game, and I understand it looks a little messy, so I'll try and explain it the best I can. So, as you can see, I have 2 Harpy Lady 1s here, which boost wind. Now, the odds of me getting that is a little low, I understand, but I did want to try and deal with some wind support. So, of course, we have the 4-star Ladybug, which is just good on its own. I decided why not run the Armed Dragons. They seem pretty alright. Plus, Cyberjar can just help me get some things out there. I'm still running 1 guard and I believe one Old Vindictive Magician. Not too much to say about them. They're good, but at this point I just don't think there's a reason to want to run more than one of each of them. I'm also now running Rock from the Valley of Haze again. It's just for wind stuff. It's good enough on its own with 2400, but if I get a wind on board, or if I get the Harpies on board, it becomes 2700, so why not? Now, I also have Mobius just for spell and trap negation, or not negation, but destruction. And 2 Mirage Dragon to negate trap cards during the battle phase. Mega has a lot of those that he's been using recently, although he might just be doing a bunch of Rush Recklessly. Still the Jinzo, of course. And I am running the 3 Homunculus. He's good enough on his own, but if I can combo him with the Harpy Ladies, he'll be very, very strong. I'm still running my Book of Moon. 2 Elegant Egotist because I did check. I did have one from the second set we ever did, and I also got Harpy Lady Sisters in that set, but no Harpy Ladies, which I can now use. So I thought, why not run them? We've got Enemy Controller still, Flint, as I said when doing the review of the set, this card is just really good. So how could I not? Hammer Shot again. It might actually be better than Fissure because it gets the one with the highest attack. Harpies Hunting Ground boosts Wing Beast and also just gives me more pops with the Harpies. I just really need some pops right now, and I think this will work. Pot of Greed, of course, Upstart Goblin, Swords of Revealing Light. I was only running one anyway, but now it's at one, so Call of the Haunted. I had to bring this back. I have one of the best revival traps in the game at this point. Why am I not playing it? Compulse, my magic drains, of course. Apparently, I accidentally grabbed my Compulse there, but I still have my magic drains. If we're going Harpies, might as well go full My Valentine here, or Kujaku Mai, and get the mirror wall going, because we did pull the mirror wall, and I decided, yeah, why not? It's a pretty decent trap. We also have the one Raigeki Break, the Saku, and the Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, of course, I have the Fiber Jar as long as it's allowed. The Masked Dragons, just in case I want to go on that strategy. Probably won't be going on them, in all honesty, but if it feels like the wind thing doesn't work, I might just switch to Armed Dragon strategies. Dark Core, Emergency Provisions, Terraforming if I feel like I need more search for Harpy's Hunting Ground, but to be honest, I probably won't need it that much. Covering Fire, I just think this is a great trap, and I'm happy to side it in. Divine Wrath as well. The only reason I'm not main decking this is because I don't think Mega has too many cards that like when they're on the field they say you can activate this effect, except for like BLS, I guess. So we'll just see. A third Magic Drain, Mind Hazards, Haxers, I guess. Pay 500. Look at my opponent's hand. As I said, it's pretty good. Ring of Destruction probably won't be around too much longer, but it's a blow up, so I can't really ignore it. Saku, Skill Drain. I am side decking Skill Drain. I know that doesn't make sense since I have way too many effect monsters, but I feel like they're beefy enough now, and I'm only running one, so I feel like we can still just interrupt Mega's board and have some plays we can make with our own. And finally, the Time Seal. Skip the draw phase. So I don't think that needs any explanation. But yeah, okay. So deck profile. So this is the deck we're bringing into today's game. It's Harpy time, boys. Mega, let's see what you got. Hello, Shadowroom. It's MG2222 here. Wolf couldn't make it today, so I decided to kill him, and I'm just dueling myself because I'm better than Wolf Duelist. Mega, what are you doing in my chair? Wolf, this isn't what it looks like. Mega, get out of my chair! Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone, but Wolf Duelist here, ready to duel.
Okay, that was unexpected. You actually do a pretty good impression of me. By the way, though, how
Thank
are you
you.
feeling about this set, Wolf?
I'm feeling pretty good about today's set. There were some interesting pieces to pull out, like nothing too big today. I mean, even the best like Monarch we could get was like Thestalos, which is arguably the worst one. You probably want him because burn, but
I mean, he's good for hand control, but it's just like neither of us are really playing that, so meh.
yeah, he's just not. Uh, but yeah, I
I
think
think
you'll be
Ryza is
surprised.
in the. I think Ryza came next set too, so he kind of gets crunched between Mobius and Ryza, which are arguably the two best.
We all know who has the Mobius here.
We both
Well,
have
we
Mobius.
both do, but I know more than you. So
That Wolf got one more than me. Anyway, what you say we get the show on the road?
indeed, you might be surprised by what I'm bringing to the table. Dang it!
Had the hard read there.
You might have. You might have.
Okay, this is an interesting conundrum. Healing book, please go to my main phase one, which is more important than you know.
Uh, yeah, you go ahead and do that. My computer's lagging a little bit.
I think it might just be dueling book in general right now.
Let's hope that's what it is.
I will play a monster face down and pass the turn. That's going to be it for right now.
Draw for turn. Okay. Gonna go to standby, main phase. Actually, let me actually use my mouse for this. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well, you might appreciate this. Let's start with Upstart Goblin.
Sounds fine to me. I will gain 1,000.
I will draw. Hmm, okay. I say I'm gonna set a couple. Um, hmm. And you know what? I'm actually gonna set one. Pass.
Ah, not the worst. I
It's
have
an
something
interesting
I can
game.
do here that could actually be very good for me or very horrible. But you know what?
Well,
I'm going to risk it. I will tribute thy face down bird face and summon Mobius the Frost Monarch, targeting your 2 back row with this effect.
hmm. I got a response. I'm gonna Chainride Geki Break.
Ooh, that's not a bad one.
The question is what to get rid of in this scenario. Oh wait, actually, this is definitely the play. I'm gonna send Rock from the Valley of Haze to destroy your Mobius.
Rock from the Valley of Haze. I was actually not expecting you to be on that.
You'll see why probably here in a minute. But Rock from the Valley of Haze effect, when it is sent directly from my hand to the graveyard, I add it to my deck and shuffle it.
Indeed, you do.
So it will go to top deck and it will get shuffled.
And I will set one, and I think that should be all for this turn.
All right, just want to get that shuffle in there before my turn begins.
Also, Mobius does still resolve that other face down, goes to the graveyard.
Yes, Call of the Haunted does go. Standby main. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm gonna go with this. Armed
Normal
Dragon
summon
level
Dragon
3.
level 3.
Yeah, I will normal summon a level 3.
Swing for
Attempt.
12.
I will swing for 12. Yes.
I will take 12.
All right. Well, that's fine by me. Yeah. I guess I'll move to main phase 2. Set 1 and pass it over.
I will draw. Oh, I'm getting excited.
Oh, you are. That means we're in for a good game today.
I will activate Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Oh ho ho.
And I will normal
Oh,
summon
so this.
Harpy Lady 1, target the back row with the effect of Hunting Ground.
Uh, yeah, that goes through.
And Harpy Lady 1 will gain 500 attack, both from her own effect and from the Hunting Ground, 200 from Hunting Ground, 300 from her own effect, and Armed Dragon level 3 will also gain 300.
Yes.
So he is 15, and I will swing with the level 3. Or actually, Harpy Lady 1, I'm swinging into the level 3, rather.
Yes. So I will take two. No, it's 600. So she's got
It's
1,800.
300.
I got 1,500.
Harpy Lady 1 applies
Yeah.
to both sides of the field.
Yeah.
I have some thinking to do on main phase 2. This is a bit of a weird decision I got going on. I think this is correct. I will. That's kind of bad, honestly. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to Raigeki Break, discard Jinzo, and target whatever that is. It's
I
Gravekeeper
hate that
Guard.
you did that. Yeah, that was my Gravekeeper's Guard.
Yeah, because my thought was if you had Jinzo in your hand, it's just like you flip summon a flip monster, get rid of Harpy Lady 1, summon Jinzo, swing for 24 anyway.
Actually, I got something a little better, Mega. Mega, when a card
Yes,
says on the field, that means no matter which player controls it, correct? To activate.
it does indeed. You have your own Harpy Lady 1, don't you?
Elegant Egotist targeting your Harpy Lady.
Oh, that's interesting. I was not expecting that, honestly.
I am going to special summon from my deck Harpy Lady Sisters.
I actually do have sisters, but I ultimately decided against running it. Just because I only have one copy. It's just if I like I have two elegant egotists and one lit sisters, but just with one sisters, it's too much of a brick to consider running for me.
Okay, if any Harpy Lady
By
or
the way,
Harpy
you
Lady
must
sisters,
now resolve the effect of Harpy's hunting ground.
I stupidly do. Well, yeah. Well, actually, I could just activate the magic drain on that. Yeah.
You could not actually. It's when your opponent activates a spell card, not a spell card effect.
Yeah. Well, the Harpy Lady sisters are here, so they get a
And they will
200.
also gain 500.
Yep. So 2450 versus your. Yeah. Basically, you're about to take 600.
It's 650 actually.
Yeah.
So I will lose the Harpy Lady one.
Yes,
Kind of
you will.
sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Now this is gonna be a fun game because we're both on Harpy Beatdown.
Yes, it's I was originally considering just sticking on my beat six for one more game because I just didn't know what you were gonna do with that. Yeah, either way, because I noticed you've been starting to build around, and I'm just you know what, I'll experiment for this episode. I got some RPs I can use.
Yeah. You were smarter in bringing Burbank. Oh, Harpy does lose 300 attack though. Now that Harpy Lady 1 is gone.
Yep, I will set one and pass.
Draw for turn. That is a pretty decent draw, actually. Normal summon Mirage Dragon.
Ooh, not bad.
I know, he's a really good pickup. Um, Question here is what do I swing with first? I'm gonna swing with the Harpy Lady sisters.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't matter what you swung with first. It was Fiber Jar.
Oh, snap! I am perfectly okay with letting that resolve. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, you don't exactly have a choice. You don't have anything to negate it with.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking so much about my opening hand there because it was just weird. It was like Frageki Break, Birdface, Mobius, Genzo, Fiber Jar.
You were smarter. I totally forgot that Birdface was a card. I think I pulled like 3 of it and just forgot that I could have put it in this deck.
I actually have 3 vanilla Harpy Ladies from back in Metal Raiders, but it's just
Why would you?
unfortunately, unlike most modern Harpy monsters, it's just 1, 2, and 3 are always treated as Harpy Lady.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, since they're all considered Harpy Lady, that's considered like,
In the deck as well.
yeah, like all one name. So you can only run like one of each at most. Uh, um,
Unfortunately, there is one kind of good thing about that actually reminds me of a weird card interaction in GX. That is Aqua Dolphin and Marine Dolphin, or Glomos and Twinglemos. It's you can have 3 copies of each combined because they're still always treated like that.
Yeah, that is an interesting thing. Well, I will move to main phase 2, and I guess my smartest action here, since I've already normal summoned, is just to activate another upstart goblin.
That thing is glued to your hand this game.
Wait,
You
what?
opened twice, both times.
I will set one and pass. Go ahead, bro.
I will draw.
At,
I
at
will
least you can't
summon.
use Sniper again.
Yeah, fortunately. I will summon Sky Scout. I will attempt to swing for 18.
Uh, yeah, that'll go through.
I will then set 1, 2, 3 cards face down.
Draw for turn. Okay, interesting pull. I am going to set one actually and just end my turn.
I will draw. How do we want to do this?
What are we playing? Dungeons and Dragons?
Actually, Wolf, you want to know what interesting pull I got this time?
You got Thestalos, didn't you?
Better. Luster Dragon. No, unfortunately, I don't have Harpy
I
Lady
went
1.
through the card. I went through the card pulls. I went through. Rise of Destiny. I didn't see Luster
That was
Dragon
in
in
the
this set. Otherwise, I would have.
that was in one of the tournament packs we pulled. I think it's like from earlier.
Oh,
That was one of the side sets we pulled this episode, I believe.
okay, that makes sense
Yeah, it was
then.
not in Rise of Destiny.
Yeah, he's a pretty decent level 4.
I do have something even more decent though.
What's that?
It is final attack orders.
All face-up monsters on the field are changed to attack position and and their battle positions cannot be changed. Well, good
You know what that
thing my
means?
card here is face down.
Yes, it means face down monsters are automatically changed to attack position when they're flipped face up.
Oh, so I'm about to take damage.
Yes, pretty much. Luster Dragon into whatever this is.
Well, I'll take 1,000, but
With Cyber
it's
Jar.
Cyber Jar.
So I will lose my 2. You want to go first or should I?
You go ahead and go first, man.
All right, I will banish 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got some good stuff here.
What card is? You got Sylphid?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately, I cannot summon it because it is must be, not must first be, or can be. The rest I will add to my hand. Now it is your move. Well, I guess your turn to flip, not move.
Yes, I will.
Also, I finally remembered to put Dark Core in my deck.
Okay, well, that's interesting. I will get the Harpy's Hunting Ground, the Torrential Tribute.
Oh wow, yours was loaded. Magic Drain, Mirage Dragon. I think that's it. Oh, we both only got one monster from this one, it looks like.
Yeah, well, no matter what.
I mean, you could put him in defense mode, but he's just gonna get flipped up in the damage step anyway, so there's really no point.
Yeah, so
swing with Sasuke.
Yeah, not to mention, doesn't he have like? Well, I guess his effect doesn't matter with final attack order. Still.
Yeah, I will go ahead and fire off the Pot of Greed. You know I have it.
Yeah, and Magic Drain's in my hand, so I can't use it to negate it. Go ahead.
Oh, I got a good one from this one.
Yay, I get some life back.
Yes, but I also get an extra card, so I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing for you or not. Set 1. And I am going to have to and I will just go ahead and set up your Doom, the Wave Motion Cannon. Like it's not your Doom because you have Raigeki Break, but you're gonna have to. It's gonna force it on the Wave Motion Cannon.
Perhaps. Okay, well, my hand is stuffed. So let's unclog this a bit, shall we?
Works for me.
Well,
unfortunately, actually, no. I'm thinking about it. I could have run DNA surgery because I had that back in what would it have been? Metal Raiders. Kind of wishing I ran DNA surgery to change everything to Wing Beast now. It didn't cross my mind until just now.
Well, either way, that would cause both of us to fuss a bit.
Yeah, I mean, but only from the Harpy Lady. What? Right? No, it'd be Hunting Ground, right?
Hey, Mega.
Hey, it would still be a 2,000 attack. What's up?
I got something for you.
What's that?
Homunculus the Alchemic Being.
Ooh, he is not bad.
Yeah, especially since I can change his attribute to win sometimes.
I don't think it's going to be doing you too much good right now, though.
That's true. We're kind of in a stalemate, and honestly, I don't feel like crashing right now, so I'm just going to end the turn.
Start my turn.
Yeah, we will.
I will go ahead and run. Oh, you got something for me? Also, I got to put the counter on the cannon.
I'm going to just go ahead and Raigeki Break it. I'll drop a Harpy's Hunting Ground to get rid of that Wave Motion Cannon.
Ooh, not bad. Let's see. Thinking on the this.
Why are you so much better than me?
I will tribute the Sasuke for the Mobius. Target these.
Torrential tribute.
Solemn Judgment.
All right. Which two did
The
you
middle and
declare?
the middle and the one like torrential tribute and the card to the this one.
Yeah, I like how you were just like, I got a target at this point.
50 more.
Well, okay, it doesn't go anywhere, but you paid half your life points to make it
Let's
work.
see. I will go ahead and banish the Sky Scout for Sylphid.
Oh no.
Swing with Sylphid.
Um, yeah.
Swing with Mobius and damage Step Rush recklessly.
Of course. Um, yeah, that's game.
You gonna go first this time?
Yes, I will.
You know, it's not exactly good to let a spell heavy deck go first when you have Magic Terrain.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to let my opponent go first.
Especially when your opponent is me.
Quite full of yourself today, aren't you?
I mean, because I can just start wrecking when I like go first. It's just something that happens a lot.
Um, yeah, this is my only move.
You want to see something cool?
Guess I got no choice.
I will pay 1,000 life points. And let me see what you're working with here.
This man pulled confiscation.
I pulled 2, but it's at 1 right now, and until it gets banned forever. So there's that.
Yeah,
I'm
slot
actually
one
surprised.
card in it and destroy.
Actually, the way you're talking makes me think you didn't pull it, which is weird because it was a comment in one of our side sets from this episode. Ooh, that's not a bad one.
I think I know what you're gonna get rid of though.
I don't know, man. Might be the Mobius, might be the 4-star Ladybug, but I think I'm just going to go for the Mobius.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
You know,
That's probably the
yeah, I can see why you
smartest
didn't
one
really
to
do
do.
anything else right now. Your hand is not great at the moment.
It's really not. My hand is usually, I don't know why, but whenever we duel, it's not great.
You know what? I will go ahead and run out a good old Sonic Duck.
Quack.
I will attempt to swing into whatever this is.
Uh, it's Gravekeeper's Guard. Bounce it back and take 200.
I will indeed take 200. Might as well get a look at that now before like you get something I actually don't want getting gone. That makes sense. Probably
Uh,
doesn't.
yeah, yeah. No, I think it makes sense. I will set one, set another, and I'm debating here. Because on the one hand, well, yeah, I'm just gonna
Actually, no.
go ahead. Gravekeeper's Guard beatdown, let's go!
Thinking on attack declaration.
Oh, he's got something, okay.
I will attempt to Raigeki break the face down, which I know is the 4-star Ladybug of Doom, discarding the bird face.
Alright then.
We'll draw. I will attempt to Dark Core, discarding the Sonic Duck.
Yeah, he'll get banished.
Normal summon Harpy Lady 1, put a counter, just to signify it's 16, and swing.
Um, thinking. Yeah, the 1600's fine. I'll take it.
All right. Set 1, pass.
Draw for turn. Hey, Mega, you know that move I did?
Yeah, I know you have Elegant Aegis in your hand.
I'm gonna freaking do it again! Alright, where, oh, where are you? Welcome, the Harpy Lady Sisters.
And welcome to Offerings to the Doomed.
Well then, Mega, you leave me no choice. I guess this is what we're doing then. If you're gonna offerings to if you're gonna offerings to the doomed, my Harpy Lady Sisters, this is what I'm doing. I will allow it to go through. But after I do that, I'm gonna write Geki Break, your Harpy Lady 1. By
Works
getting
for me.
rid by getting rid of my rock from the Valley of Haze again.
I'm actually not sure why you didn't use the hammer shot that was in your hand, but whatever.
Just go with it. But hey, Tribute to the Doom did go through, so
Yes,
you,
it does. So unfortunately, I do have to skip my next draw phase.
which basically means you're
And then
about to skip your turn. But before that,
yeah,
I do
we're
have to
both in the
shuffle.
top decking position right now
Yeah, but I do
because
have
Wolf has a
to.
dead card in his hand, and I have no cards in my hand.
Yes, and I have to shuffle Rock from the Valley of Haze into my deck because that's what its effect is when it is directly discarded from my hand. So I will end the turn.
And I will end my turn because I can't do anything.
You know
I will
how
turn on auto draw again.
usually I cut back and forth between us taking our turns. I don't think I want to cut to you taking your turn for that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not like I've really had a turn to begin with. I just kind of skip it immediately, so I can't do anything.
Pass.
Draw. That's not bad. Bluster Dragon. Attempt to swing for 19.
Ooh. Uh, Call the Haunted.
Ooh, got the Mobius. That is not good for me.
Mobius is back.
Yep, I will pass the turn there.
I will lock these two
Yeah, I think I got
together.
a bit hasty when I was like trying to wipe your board with the discards. I think I got a bit hasty with that.
Hey, I mean, if I finally get a game, that's good for me. Hammer
I mean,
shot.
hey,
Wait.
yes, that kills
Frick!
Mobius.
Frick!
It's the one highest. It's the monster attack position monster on the field with the highest attack, not my field.
Yes, I know. Can I please take that back?
I don't care.
Thank, thank you, kind sir. Wolf.
I mean, I'd rather have the Mobius on the board, but it's a mistake. I don't care. It's like if it's an honest mistake, you can take it back. I don't mind.
It was legitimately a misread, and as soon as I laid the card down, I was like, "Wait a minute, I forgot." No. Okay.
Just be glad this doing this in like Edo Pro or something. There would be no take backs then.
Okay. From
Wolf.
yes.
I said, just be glad we weren't doing this on Edo Pro or something.
I am glad we're not doing this on Edo Pro, which is yeah. The thing I like about Dueling Book for all of its flaws is
Wolf.
that at least when you make a mistake, it is more like real life.
Yeah, just like an Edo Pro, it's like if you make a misplay that like that, you're just done for.
Yeah. I'm gonna pot agree.
That works for me. And in response, I will chain final attack orders.
So all of our monsters have to be in face-up attack position.
I don't know. I just didn't like it's not a magic trick. I just did that for fun.
Okay. Homunculus.
I mean, because there's unless I don't have my Dark Hole anymore, it's very unlikely I'm adding this Mobius before dying.
Homunculus first. This man
I
just
will
took
take it
all
all.
the.
Like, I mean, it's not like I have like a Sakuretsu armor or something face down. Draw. You know what? Sky Scout. Crash with Homunculus.
You're gonna crash.
Yes, I am going to crash.
I'm gonna activate Covering Fire.
Ooh, that's a good one, and that will clean it up. Good game, Wolf.
GG, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I think I got it.
Fire is a really good trap card.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I didn't go 2-0 for once.
Yeah, making progress.
It took us. We're back, baby.
And off for the.
Before we go to the next game, though, I do want to say this to our audience. I'm sorry for that very terrible misplay. I do read Hammer Shot. I do read all my cards. It's just it slipped my mind in the moment. Like I do read my cards. I'm not an idiot who only reads their cards in the moment they're being played. I do read my cards in testing and everything. It just slipped my mind in the moment.
Actually, speaking
I'm
of
very
testing, I had a
sorry.
totally cracked hand at testing at one point. You know what I had?
What'd you have?
Harpy's Hunting Ground, two-wave motion cannon, Sky Scout, and then Solemn for my opening hand of one of my testing runs.
I've never had anything that broken. Then again, I don't have Solemn.
Make
All right,
the
I'm
first
guessing
move.
you're going first.
Do you still have Sandwich
Of
in
course you are.
extra deck? Or Fusion deck at the time, rather?
Wait, what?
Do you still have Sandwich in your extra deck?
No, actually, I've this card is. I'll show it to you.
Oh, it's Knight of Dark Dragon, or Dark Blade the Dragon Knight, rather.
Yeah,
That one is.
I pulled an ultimate rare of it, and I was just like, well, now I guess I have to have it in the side deck,
Ah,
fusion deck, extra deck.
it's just like. I think I got that as well, but I don't have either of the materials, so it's just like I'm like, I don't like putting Fusion with. Like, I know Simo and Gage usually like stuff their Fusion deck, or extra deck, rather. With cards they couldn't use, I'm just like, that's just kind of a waste of time, honestly.
I just do it for fun or for memes. I don't know.
Either way, I will run out a good old Harpy Lady 1. Then I will
I,
set 1 and 2, and that should be all for now.
all right. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get this going. Third time's a charm. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
You hate me so much right now. I can tell.
Ring of Destruction.
Well, good thing it was a special summon. But yeah, we'll both take. Wait, hold on. Target one face on
But
monster.
it's
Okay,
original attack.
so it is original attack. Okay. Hey, sorry, I was having to reread through it. Okay, well, that hurts a little bit, but I do have some other cards to use there. Um, Hammer Shot.
That will clean it up.
That's what I like to see. Pass turn.
I will run out a good friend, Sky Scout. Attempt to swing.
Saku.
That will do it. Yeah, I think it's clear this deck needs a bit more drafting. It's not quite as good as my old one.
Pot of green, boy.
That will work.
Do you know what Pot of Greed does, Mega?
I don't know. Draw 2 cards. It's a bit too vague for me, man.
It is a little
I
vague.
remember someone. I remember once I was browsing on like our custom Yu-Gi-Oh, someone actually made a version of Pot of Greed where the entire thing is explained like step by step. It ended
Just
up being
the
like the length of a
idea.
modern Yu-Gi-Oh card text-wise because they like literally just felt the process of drawing 2 cards.
That's insane. Well, I am sad that I have to tribute this, but Jinzo,
Genzo, ooh, he is a big.
he is big and he's here, and whatever you're face down it, yeah,
It is 24. I will take 24.
yep. Go to main phase 2, set 1, and pass it over.
Draw. Run out Sky Scout once again. Attempt to
What are you
swing
playing?
into Genzo.
You have the rush recklessly, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Eh, okay, to be expected. Well,
I
at
mean,
least
it
you
cleans
can
him up.
out the Jinzo. Okay. Admittedly, not the card I want to see at the moment. Swords Revealing Light.
Swords for me.
They're at one, but they're good.
Set 1, and that will be all for this turn. Pass.
Hmm. Hey, Mega.
What's up?
Okay, first. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Guess what my face down card is?
It's a guard, isn't it?
Wait, what?
I imagine it's a Gravekeeper guard or maybe a spy. Oh, Call of the Haunted. I thought you meant like your face down monster.
He's back.
That he is. He is very big.
Oh, and by the way, I'll admit it. You had the read.
Yep. Gonna bounce the scout.
No, actually, I'm gonna bounce your set card.
Works for me. We're gonna get the
I
Gravekeeper guard beat down.
Yeah, but first Jinzo is gonna swing into your Sky Scout, and Gravekeeper Guard beat down because I have one more turn on sword. So what does it matter? Um, I will set one before my turn ends.
Draw. Dark Core. Targeting
Um,
Jinzo.
of course, gotta banish that. Wait, he didn't go to. Well, oh, he was just. So when that.
Call of
Well,
the
he
Haunted
wasn't
might go to the
destroyed.
graveyard.
Yeah, Call of the Haunted stays because he wasn't destroyed. He was banished.
Also, don't even think about switching that guard back to defense. I mean, you could, but you'd lose him either way.
Okay, so that's the end of Swords of Revealing Light. Let's see if I got
Indeed,
anything
it
on this.
is.
Hmm. I mean, I can put him in defense, but then he'd just immediately be destroyed. So,
Yep.
yeah, I guess I'll just end the turn.
Jinzo.
Yeah,
Swing into guard.
I will take the 14.
Indeed, you will, and I will pass the turn because I am not seeing any of my spells or traps this game, apparently.
Uh, Pass.
I will run out the bird face. Swing for 16. Swing for 24.
Damage step.
I do not have
Okay.
Rush Recklessly, no.
Okay. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. I'm good.
Uh, I only have one Rush Recklessly, and I've already used it. I used it at the Jinzo, remember? The first time you had him, anyway.
You can't see my face, but I'm so disappointed right now.
Don't have the hammer shot?
I'm go. You win.
Oh, no. I am actually amazed I won that. But I feel like you had no monsters in your hand. Oh, it was Rock from the Valley of Haze, and that is exactly part of the reason why I wasn't running that. It's like because it's just like it's level 6 offers no benefits aside from just going back to the deck when it's discarded. I guess it's
Well,
infinite discard fire, but you still have to draw into it again, and even then it you don't get another card in return.
well, yeah, but here's the thing: he's 2,400 in a win, so the plan was to combo him with with
2900.
Harvey Lady One. Plus, he's also a winged beast. I'm pretty sure, so that also helps. He was just kind of a boss monster.
Yep. I had Birdface and Raigeki break left over. And this is the card I really wanted to show you. It was you ready for this?
Yeah. What card you get? Oh, you had Divine Wrath.
Yes, I did.
Well, I got some cards to show you that I'm sad I didn't get to play.
Mirror Wall, Flint. I actually did get Flint, but it's just I just didn't run it because it's just I didn't have room for it. Oh, you also got Divine Wrath.
I got two of them.
Oh wow. I think we're probably pulling like a song of flip. First you get two Mobiuses to my one, then I get what two, and you get two Divine Rats to my one.
So maybe I will make a comeback at some point. I think next set starts the GX era, correct?
Indeed, it does. It is Flaming Eternity. Also,
Right.
there was something hilarious that happened while I was I think it was the last side pack we pulled. I got
Okay.
Kazejin, Suijin, and Sangha all in a row, like one after the other when I was flipping.
But do you have
I did not
the?
get Gate Guardian. No, it would have
I'm
been hilarious. I still
actually
had one card left in the pack after that, but I didn't get Gate Guardian.
I'm
So it would have been hilarious
actually
if I
gonna
went
go
Sangha,
back.
Kazejin, Suijin, Gate Guardian, but that didn't happen.
I am actually gonna go into my I'm gonna have to look through all of my drafts, but I am going to check and see if I got Gate Guardian.
Let me check to see what set you'd be looking at. Got
I'm pretty sure it'd be Labyrinth of Nightmare.
probably Gate Guardian English sets. It was a Metal Raider. It's a secret rare.
Oh. Oh, well, if I did pull it, it would have been very hard. Then again, back then, I was getting some really decent pulls.
Yeah, it's like it's like seriously, Rise of Destiny has a lot of interesting cards, but it's just like it really only supports wind monsters for the stuff we got.
Yeah, but I was going for like full on wind in this game, so like I was okay
That's what I
with
was
that.
doing. I like most of my deck is just wind monsters. I have see, I got the Sylphid, I got Luster Dragon, got Harpy Lady 1. I was running 3 bird bases just to maximize the chances of getting to Harpy Lady 1. Because my idea was, well, I got Sasuke too. It's like my idea was to go with like Harpy Sunning Ground, start like popping your ST, but that didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. So that way, if
Yeah,
you had like Sakura, you couldn't use it against me. You got like Sonic Duck, Sonic Duck. It's like I have a lot of the vanilla viewers because they just get massive with the boost from like Harpy Sunning Ground and Lady 1.
yeah, they do. You were smart to bring back Birdface. As I said, I totally forgot that was a card.
I don't know if I was actually smart to bring Birdface or not because I never resolved its effect once this entire game.
Well, still, it makes sense. If you're playing Harpies, you might as well at this point. But
I mean, yeah, it's like it helps. I don't think it honestly made a difference this game. Who knows? Maybe if I go on Harpies again next episode, maybe it'll do something then. Because it depends on what we get next episode. Depends on what we're playing there. So I know
well,
Nephthys comes next set.
I know for a fact like if this is where we're going, like if I'm playing Harpies again, I'm definitely adding my bird faces. But yeah, I'm glad we had a Harpy special.
Yeah, Mike Jack would be very proud of this one.
Yeah, Kujaku Mai-san. But
Actually,
anyway,
how many hunting grounds did you get just out of curiosity?
I got three.
So did I. I was just kind of curious because I noticed like neither of us ever used 3. I'm just like, I wonder if he got 3 actually.
No, I got
I was
three,
put up a second.
but I was like, well, there's only three Harpies in the deck plus sisters, so that makes like four targets for it. And then I was just like, nah, two at most. Two because I
For me, I
want
was
to see
playing
it, but I don't want three.
for me, I was playing 3 just because I was like on a mostly wing beast deck, so it doesn't hurt at that point.
Fair enough, fair enough. But anyway, I say this is where we call this episode of the progression series. Sorry it took so long to get to episode number 13.
I
The
mean, it's Halloween. It's the people are busy this time of year or this time of
well,
month. Rather, I guess Halloween was yesterday when we're recording this, but that's half the reason it took so long to get to this point was just because like people were like Wolf had like work and like Halloween planned for and stuff. So I believe you went to a party yesterday, right?
Yes, I actually did go to a party yesterday where I watched the first Halloween. It was my first time ever seeing that movie.
How was it?
I mean, there were so many people there I couldn't hear anything, and it had a very slow start. But
Well, anyway, Wolf, what do you say we sign off for this one?
yep, this has been Wolf Duelist and MG 2222, and hope to see you in the next duel. Pass turn.